and I'm 38 years of age. I'm here to explain to you there's no difference between cocaine and crack. The only difference is your skin color at sentencing. I spent almost a decade in federal prison for selling 275 grams of crack cocaine, which in fact is equivalent to 4.5 kilos of cocaine. All the years I spent in prison for this amount of crack was wrong when you sentence someone because of their skin color, because it relates to crack. It's wrong. We all know how bad drugs is and how it destroys our lives, but we all do make mistakes, and somehow we all overcome our mistakes, and it just happens sometimes. This law is unjust. There's a vote in June of 2017. Let's vote to abolish this law. And to enlighten you all, I would like to enlighten you all to read an article from a group called the Policy Alliance. And it states, what is crack, powder, cocaine sentencing disparity? Pharmaceuticals, some drug, crack, and powder cocaine are treated very differently within the walls of our justice system. Under the Anti-Drug Abuse Act of 1986, current federal policy generates a 100-to-1 penalty ratio for crack-related offenses. For instance, distributing only 5 grams of crack cocaine at about a thumb feel yields a 5-year mandatory minimum sentence, which is harsh due to anybody because it's the same drug. However, powder cocaine to trigger the same sentence for a drug for the first time offender will be 500 grams, which is, if I wanted to make that into more, I can make that 5,000 grams. You know, simple possession of any quantity of other drugs by offenders, including powder cocaine, is a misdemeanor offense. Maximum 1 year in prison under 21 U.S.C. 844. The Drug Alliance urges Congress to completely eliminate the sentencing disparity between crack and powder cocaine, which they should because it's so wrong and it's illegal. Increasing the penalties are penalty triggers for either drug. Why do we need reform? The crack powder disparity fuels racial disparities. In 2016, blacks consisted of 82% of those sentenced under federal cocaine laws, while whites consisted only 8.8%, despite the fact that more than 66% of people who use crack are white. In addition, in 2005, racial minorities comprised 85% of these receiving mandatory minimums sentenced for powder cocaine. The U.S. Sentencing Commission has found that sentences appear to be harsher and severe for racial minorities than that of whites as a result of this law. The currently penalty structure results in the perception of unfairness and inconsistency. At the end of the speech, I urge you all to further research the fact in the matter. Don't only take what I'm telling you as facts and proof. I want you to research and do your own so you can see how serious this law is. And I want you to have knowledge with yourself. It's a lot of good people in prison for a life sentence for 50 grams of crack, and it's wrong. Do what's right, and in June 2016, vote for the new crack law. This is some website that can assist you in learning about these harsh laws. One of the main ones I like to look at is Families Against Mandatory Minimum, because they work. It's a non-profit organization, and they work with different family members, you know, to help their family in prison. We have another one. It's called PDF Crack Powder / Powder Cocaine Disparity. Frequent asked questions at www.drugpolicy.org.uploads for cocaine fact/sheet PDF. We have another one, free base cocaine and crack cocaine. Are they the same? At http/www reddit.com/drugs comments 2 weeks free base/cocaine. And another one, what exactly is the difference between crack cocaine, www.buzzlead.com, Ashley Perez, what exactly is the difference? You know, I come to you all urging you in June of 2017, vote for this law, because it's people like me that spent numerous years in federal prison for crimes that white people get smacks on the wrist for. You know, this law was just made up out clear out of water because the crack epidemic, they didn't know what it was, but they put these drugs in black neighborhoods to destroy these neighborhoods. And I'm asking you, I'm a person that was involved in a small time ring, which I should have never got all this time for. And if you can, please go and vote. I ask you to vote and do the right thing. And may God bless you. Have a great night.